Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Samhain. I can't think of a better way and more appropriately to celebrate Halloween than one of my most favorite influences. This is what I grew up with. Kiss, Ace Frehley. Without him, I probably would have never wanted to pick up the guitar. So today we are going to learn how to play Snowblind on guitar by Ace Frehley off of his 1978 solo album. And again, I want to emphasize, if you don't have this album, you need to pick it up. It's an amazing album. Totally killer. Produced by Eddie Kramer. Ace wrote everything on here. This is when he was inspired actually to leave Kiss, and it outsold all the other solo albums. So anyway, great album. We're working on the third track here today, my favorite track off the album. I'm not going to break this one down too much. I mean, it's Ace. It's very simple power chords, all right? And some bar chords and some double stops. All right, so I'm just going to go through this, and you guys try to follow along. I will slow it down after a time, but let me go ahead and give you guys my A string so you can tune up to me. We are tuned to E flat. Okay, so the first thing that I want to mention is we are going to be pedaling off that open A string, right? So we're going to ride that, and we're going to be using some fifth chords, some power chords. We're going to start off right here, index finger on the D string on the 10th fret, ring finger on the 12th. We're going to move down chromatically in half steps. Then we're going to go here to the 9th fret and the 11th fret, again on the D and the G string. Move down again a half step. Now we are on the 8th and the 10th. And yet one more half step, we're moving down to the 7th and the 9th fret. Also on the D and the G string. And we're going to go through those four chords twice. Then we're going to do something very similar. Again, riding the A string, and we strike the A string in between the chords. Okay, three times, all right? Which you listen and you will definitely hear that and take note of that. All right, so the next part of the rhythm, we are going to do these chords 4 times. So again, we're going to ride that open A, and then our index finger is going to be on the low E, and our ring finger will be on the A string. Starting on the 8th fret and the 10th fret. Then we're going to lift off our fingers, ride that open E, hit it 3 times, and go to the 7th and the 9th fret. Again on the low E and the A string. Take your fingers off, ride that A string, hit it 3 times, and go to the 6th fret and the 8th fret on the E and the A string. And last one is going to be right here on the 5th and the 7th fret of the low E and the A string. Now, after that, we're going to bar the low E, the A, and the D. We're going to take our ring finger and put it on the A string on the the 7th fret. 7th fret, sorry about that. And the pinky also on the D string on the 7th fret. And we're going to down pick twice with that. Now we're going to go down a whole step. And when we get to this one, what you're going to want to do is mute going down, and then strum the chord from the D, the A, and the G coming up. Okay? And then, after that, we're going to drop down here to the C chord on the A string and the D string between the 3rd and the 5th fret. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do something very similar. We're going to go back to this bar chord right here, again, utilizing the E, the A, and the D. Again, striking it twice. Going down a whole step onto the G chord here. Again, mute going down and strum coming up. And then go to the F chord here on the 1st fret and the 3rd fret. Okay? And we are going to strike that twice. Okay? So far, this is what we have done. All right? Do that last part one more time. I bent that string out. I'm sorry, guys. Now, after having gone through that 2 rounds or twice, now we're going to go right up here to the G chord, okay, and then come up 1/2 step, and then go right back to the main rhythm. So let me show you what I mean. So right before the rhythm behind the solo, as you noticed, I just stopped right there on the A chord, right? And that's what he does. And then he's going to do these double stops, right? Which he will go through these twice, okay? So here's what we're doing. Double stops on the D and the G string on the 9th fret. And then another double stop on the A and the D string on the 9th fret. And the same type on the 7th fret, A and D string. Okay, and we go back and forth with that. And then the next set will be here on the 3rd fret of the D and the G. Okay, and then the D and the G on the 2nd fret. And then we're going to go up to the A and the D on the 2nd fret and go back to this one on the D and the G on the 2nd fret. And there's our back and forth in that section. Okay, let me show you what I mean. So this is what he does while he's playing his guitar solo, right? I messed up. One more time. All right, now right after that, he's going to hit this E chord twice. Like so. And then he's going to go to this bar chord, a G flat or F sharp. Either one. Okay. Then, from there, he's going to go up a 1/2 step to the G. Okay, same bar chord. Then he's going to go up one more time to the A. Then he's going to drop down here to the C chord on the A and the D string and slide up to the D chord right here on the 7th and the 9th fret. And then slide up one more time on the 7th and the 9th fret on the A and the D, and then he's going to do something similar that he did in Rip It Out, which is this. So All that should sound like this. Okay, and then right back to the main rhythm. All right, everyone, that should do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a great deal. Ace is killer, especially this album. Once again, if you do not have his first solo album, you need to get it. I would have to say, in my personal opinion, it's, to me, his best solo album he ever put out. So anyway, I will see you soon. Next, I will be doing a playthrough of Ace's live solo for Shock Me. You guys have a great one. Happy Halloween, everyone. Take care, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, post me a comment, and I will see you soon. Thank you very much. Take care.